Hey guys, welcome back to our video series where we're covering everything about 3D project planning. In this video, we're going to cover more about running a 3D centered RFP process. So one of the first things that we should cover is when is the right time to issue an RFP or request for proposal. And there's really a few things that you need to keep in mind. One, if you are an enterprise who's decided you have multiple use cases, and you want to make sure that you've got vendors who actually demonstrate experience and expertise in those applications. Another reason would be if your company actually requires that you go through a formalized sourcing and procurement process. And the third would be really if you're just not sure where to start in the 3D journey, but you do need to have an understanding of what vendors are out there, what their experience and expertise is like, and then help you narrow down to who are the right vendors for your project. First and foremost, this is a tie back to our business case in our 3D project charter, but you have to be able to express the vision and the objectives and measures for success for this project. Well, how are you defining success so that your potential vendor can make sure that they're aligned to the vision and goals of the project? What is their philosophy and approach for content management, content creation, and how those models are deployed to different experiences? What are those must-have features and must-have attributes that are part of your project scope for a vendor to be able to demonstrate their capability in delivering that experience for your business? The next thing is really understanding the journey that they partner with you to deliver these 3D experiences, and what is their partner success or the ongoing customer support after the project is live. A hidden aspect, but really important part of this process is understanding the capabilities of reporting, insights, and analytics. So it's not just about the 3D models, it's not just about the 3D experiences, but how are you able to capture the data about those 3D experiences? This is often a missed part of the 3D projects, but how do you get that full loop of data to go from the design, the content, all the way to an ultimate purchase for your business? One other thing to keep in mind is what other value-added services does this partner bring to the table? So is it just software as a service and that's it? Do they just leave you to your own devices? Or are they really invested in your partnership? Make sure that you're asking for the pricing and terms related to the service, because not all vendors propose and price in the same way. Some companies may go based off of number of seats or number of licenses or number of sessions, and others may have more of a monthly recurring fee for hosting the application on your behalf. We've covered how to effectively run a 3D centered RFP process, and what are the components that you need to make sure are included in that request for proposal, and what are some things specifically related to 3D that you need to be mindful of. Be sure to check out the comments section where we've posted a link to the article as well as a template. We want to make sure that we're helping you accelerate that journey from going from having an idea to actually launching this 3D project. Make sure you hit subscribe so you can hit the next video in our series, how to evaluate, and resources for you to evaluate vendors that are responding to this proposal.